Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are actually going to be talking about all of my true spiders. I know that like 95% of all the invertebrates I keep are tarantulas, but I do actually have a few true spiders in my collection, and I also have a very growing interest for keeping them. So I thought this video would be a lot of fun to just kind of show you what I have and talk a little bit more about them each. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So I guess the first species we should talk about are my jumping spiders. So I actually have not one, two, but three jumping spiders. These are Phitis regius. I think that's how you say it. But basically they're the Regal jumping spiders. And these are really common here. These are found like pretty much all over North America. They're really friendly and they're really cute. Something that's really cool about them is that the females get these really pretty vibrant colors on them, whereas the males actually stay black. And they have a really pretty color fangs that are like a metallic green. So I actually have two females and a male because I do just want to kind of try pairing them. I don't know if I'm going to keep the babies or anything, but I just thought it'd be fun to breed them and make more of these because even though they're common and literally all over the place, like I can go outside and find some, they're still really cool and it'd just be a lot of fun. So why not? I think that these are a great first spider to keep. They're really friendly. They're not hard to deal with. They're really easy to house, but these are not their permanent enclosures. If you remember when I unboxed them, I said that I was going to give them some larger ones, which I'm in the process of doing. So the next spider that we have is the brown recluse, or the Laxicelles reclusa. Now Kat, why is it in a container in a container? Let me explain. So I actually posted recently on my Instagram that I wanted to make this video, but my brown recluse actually died recently. If you guys remember, I caught him last year and I did a few videos about brown recluse and I used him as the subject, which he was great. He was such a star. I love it and I love the videos that I made with him, and he was just really cool and really special. But he did molt once in my care and he did molt into a mature male, and as you know, mature males don't really have a very long lifespan, like at all. I just felt like I couldn't do a true spider collection tour without having a brown recluse in it. I just feel like incomplete now if I don't have a brown recluse. So basically, there's an ant on me as I'm holding a brown recluse. I'm not scared of insects. But basically, I woke up one morning to a message from a friend of mine who said that she had caught this female brown recluse in her home, and it also had an egg sac. So there is actually an egg sac in here. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to be hatching or anything like that. Not that I really wanted the egg sac, I really just wanted her, but it would have been kind of cool to like document and release them or something like in the woods. That's what I was thinking about doing, but she ate the babies, so I mean, she ate the eggs. They weren't quite babies. But she is really gorgeous. She's really big and beautiful, and I'm so happy to have one again. This is obviously a temporary enclosure. This is what the person gave her to me in, but as you see, these holes are kind of large, so I was a little concerned if the egg sac was good that the babies would get out, and that's why I housed her in a container. However, since she did eat the egg sac, I am going to be making her a pretty cool enclosure, probably next video along with the jumping spiders. I want to do a few rehousings, and I kind of want to go for something a little bit more naturalistic, I think. But anyway, so for now, this is where she is on her piece of cardboard. Thank you, Miranda, for sending her my way, and I'm so happy to have one again. Brown recluse are found very densely in parts of the United States, including here in Missouri. A lot of people see them as pests. They see them as these horrible spiders with terrible reputations. You always hear about somebody's arm rotting off from a brown recluse and stuff like that. I have a couple videos about that if you haven't checked them out. My ambassador brown recluse, who like I said, recently passed away, he was a great subject for those videos, and I think she will be great to kind of carry on, help people break their fear of brown recluse, because I've been there. I know how it is. So next we have something a little bit more rare. This is a Huntsman spider, Heteropoda David Bowie. And yes, this is named after the icon David Bowie himself. These are bright orange as adults, and they're found in parts of Asia, specifically Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, and Indonesia, I believe. I noticed that these have been kind of really popular the past few years, and with good reason. They're really cool spiders to have, but do keep in mind that Huntsmen are incredibly fast. They're probably among some of the fastest spiders that you can actually get. Faster than any Poecilotheria that you will keep. This will beat it in a race. Fortunately, this one hasn't been too terrible. It's still pretty small, but as it grows, we will see those beautiful, bright, vibrant orange colors, and hopefully we'll see some speed, but in a controlled environment. I really, really enjoy keeping her. She grows so fast. I remember I mentioned, I think it was like a month or two ago when I got her, that I would be giving some updates on her and making a video about her and her care once she gets a little bit larger. So she is starting to get a little bit larger. I'm really enjoying the experience of growing her out. But yeah, there she is. So this is everyone's favorite. This is my velvet spider. Let's try to pronounce this. It's Gandana echinata. She is so cool to keep. She's very shy, very friendly. She does web quite a bit, but she does come out, especially at night. But this is a spider that I have wanted forever. I made a whole video when I unboxed her, and she has just been literally everything that I wanted her to be. She's just so cool, just all black. I named her Wednesday, if you guys didn't know her name. And yeah, there's not a lot of information out there about keeping them, so I just kind of went with a piece of cork, some sphagnum moss for her to web up, and some jungle mix. I feed her about once a week or two, and she takes it pretty much every time. Sometimes she kind of lets the cricket live and I don't really question it, but usually she eats. Usually. So far so good. I'm still learning about this species and keeping her and everything, like I said. But yeah, she is adorable, and she is definitely one of my favorites in my entire collection. Probably the cutest out of them all. I don't know. Let me know down below which one you think is the cutest. And finally, you guys, finally.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
This is my Chinese trapdoor, Cyclocosmina latissicosta. So she is actually not a true spider. She's a myglomorph, kind of similar to tarantulas, but not quite a tarantula and not quite a true spider. I still wanted to include her though because she is phenomenal and a total treasure. I just love her so much when I see her, which is not often. So these are found in parts of Asia, China, and they're pretty rare and they're pretty new to the hobby. I'm not going to lie, it took me quite a while before I finally came across one. She doesn't eat a ton, and I honestly can't even see her trapdoor right now. Sometimes, oh, it's right there. Sometimes there's like a little hole where you can kind of see, but not much. Usually if I want to see her, I have to look from below, and sometimes she covers up the little peek hole that I can see in. Sometimes it's still there. Right now it's kind of visible, not really. So even though I don't see her very often, she's still really cool and probably the coolest looking spider. I've said that before. But yeah, that is all of my true spiders. I hope you guys liked this. I know it's not a lot, but it is a little bit of a growing collection. It's, you know, something I'm newly into from tarantulas. Like, don't get me wrong, tarantulas are my favorite, but I really do enjoy these true spiders as well. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, which one's your favorite. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not, and you want to be. Don't forget that I have an Instagram that I use probably way too much. It's at Tarantula.kat. You can go follow me there. I also have a Patreon, podcast, and Teespring. It's all linked down below, and I will see you guys soon.